And while we're on the topic, y'all ever randomly think back to middle school and remember that one teacher that made you question, dude, why do you even work here, bro? You clearly don't like children. I had way too many teachers that hated kids, like badly. And before you ask, no, I was not a bad kid. Tell me why whenever I was in middle school, I had an athletics coach that tried to fail me. Mind you, I was breaking school records and had won districts not just for cross country, but also for track. Now, one of my older sisters played basketball and I obviously wanted to be just like her, so I remember trying out and I was not good, but I did make B team. Now, I'll never forget, it was towards the end of the season and I was going up for a layup when I got pushed by two girls. And unfortunately, I ended up spraining my ankle, which as a runner, okay, again, was a big deal for me. Now, fast forward a couple weeks and it's time for the final game of our season. Seeing as I couldn't play and also since it was the earliest time available, my mom decided to schedule me a doctor's appointment. We notified my coach just to let her know, hey, I will be at the game, but I'm obviously gonna be a little bit late because I'm tending to an injury. She said she understood. I showed up to the game a little bit late, made sure to support my team members. Again, this was B team, okay? B team. The following week, I get my school progress report. I take a look and I notice that I have an F in physical education. Not to be that girl, but the only F's I knew were in the alphabet or whenever I was spelling first place. So I mustered up all the courage I had and I went to my basketball coach. And when I asked her about this grade, y'all are not gonna believe what she told me. She said that since I showed up to the last game late, it was clear that I had no self-awareness of others, okay? Clearly wasn't taking it seriously and gave me an F in participation. Now, I don't know about your school, but at my school, participation was literally like 99.9% of your entire physical education grade. So in other words, she knew what she was doing. I, of course, did the only thing that made sense and got my mom involved, who got the principal involved, who personally went to the coach herself and was like, change the grade now. Or so I imagine, because it was changed within like an hour of my mom calling. Anyways, now that I realize that I'm around the same age my coach was when she was coaching, I'm realizing I think she just hated kids. Unfortunately, I do have more stories about her, but to save us all time and energy, to my coach, if you're watching this, the question we all want to know is who hurt you?